The Fargo 5, I'm Conrad Fargo. Everybody wants to know what is going on in Fargo, North Dakota. Well, this is the show. The main character, Fargo, North Dakota. Supporting cast, me, of course, Conrad Fargo, but today we've got Renee Ellis.
Me.
Hi, Renee.
Hi.
So, Renee, we people do really want to know about Fargo. They're like, what is going on there? They send me listener mail. Like all the time. I get, lots of it. And I said I was going to have Renee from Ellis Transit on. So they sent some questions actually specifically about you. Whoa. So they're asking questions about Uber and Lyft drivers. That's kind of along your, right? Because I said Renee with Ellis Transit, and then they said Uber and Lyft anyway. But would you be willing to answer some listener mail? You have not read these before.
No.
So this is
I did not know I was getting these.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so Chad from Boise, Idaho. He says, are there any Uber drivers in Fargo who offer a hot dish delivery option where they bring you a steaming casserole right to your doorstep while singing On the Road Again by Willie Nelson?
I don't think so unless you're ordering Uber food.
It'd be Uber Eats, right? But is there anywhere
Eats.
to buy hot dish in town? Now, you're not from Fargo, North Dakota, but you've been in the Midwest for a minute. Do you have like your
Crepes
own
Farm?
Yeah, because you run that foodies page, don't you? You really would know where to go get.
Crepes Farm, I think they do a hot dish. They do a hot dish for lunchtime. And I think, they do like a hot dish thing during, I'm not sure if they're doing it at the moment, but they would be the people to go to because they are a family-owned place here in Fargo.
Now, with Ellis Transit, do you do food ever? That's not really the mission at all, right?
It is not the mission at all. However, I do get people requesting food from like a lot of different places, and I do pick them up and take them there.
Okay.
I do. I do a lot of if it's my customer and they've used my service many times, I will do a lot of things just to make them happy.
You're flexible. You're willing to accommodate. That's very kind. Okay. All right. Great. Ready for the next question?
Yep.
Karen from Tallahassee, Florida. I heard Fargo streets are so straight and flat. Do Uber drivers there even need to steer? Or do they just put the car on cruise control and catch up on their reading?
Cruise control.
Yeah.
It seems that way sometimes because you know what? With the influx of all these phones, handheld phones, you never can tell if somebody's just actually reading their phone or
the other drivers. Not you. You're paying attention to the road. But the other drivers, it's like they're not even.
Yeah.
When it's, and our streets
Fargo drivers are kind of scary.
Well, because they don't have to be so good, I think, because we are on a grid.
Yeah.
And so it is really easy to get around, right? You've been outside of Fargo. I think, isn't that different about Fargo? We're like right on a grid. Other places are more windy, curvy, or no? You have more experience than me outside of Fargo.
Fargo is on a grid.
Yeah.
So it makes getting to and from places very easy.
Yeah.
The roads are very wide.
Yeah.
So it makes, traveling to and from different places
The only trouble is the snow.
The snow,
Where you gotta
rain.
You got to get good at that.
Wind, fog.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ice.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got it all.
Yeah.
I delivered pizza for 12 years. Did I ever tell you that? I'll bet you and I could share old war stories about other
delivering
people.
Food?
Well, no. Well, I love how we're asking about your driving, and your first comment is actually the other people on my road. Let me tell you, because I tell you what, I had the same attitude. It was like, what are you doing on my road?
Turn your lights on, people.
I was pizza delivery. The faster you go, the more deliveries you can take, and you make a tip with every delivery. So faster means more tips, means more money. So I was the fastest, and people would call all the time, and they would complain both that I'm speeding and that I'm cutting them off. Can you tell me logically how you can do both?
I don't think.
If you're cutting somebody off, that means you're getting in front of them and cutting them off, meaning making it so they can't move forward.
Yeah.
But if I'm speeding,
then nobody's.
So they're literally calling to complain that I'm passing them. Can you, right?
Yeah, that's basically what
your
it is.
Your driver is out there passing me.
Too fast.
But I was very fast. I got a lot of speeding tickets, but that's okay. That's okay. That's the listener mail that I got.
I don't have any speeding tickets.
You don't?
I don't.
So you and I have a different driving experience. You're out there driving safely.
And of course.
And kindly. I was out there with a lead foot.
People love to do the one finger salute thing, and I'm like, hey, hello, with a big wave and a smile. That's how
you're the one who was out there driving slow.
No.
In my way.
No, if you do the one finger salute thing, I'm going to respond with, hey, how are you? With a big wave and a smile. Because you know what? That's just not needed.
Yeah.
Really, if you're going to be that angry, get off the road.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's one side of it. I'm just angry all the time, but I have to get from point A to point B.
Are you speeding?
Speedy Conrad. That's what they called me.
Right.
Moving on to the music, we've got Da Tweekas and Blaster Jacks featuring Miki. Does this sound something you've heard?
Definitely things that I would listen to.
Is it? I mean, because this is more. So a lot of the stuff my wife is sending us is from Combat, which I know is stuff off of like the radio. No, we're on the radio, so it's all technically on the radio. But you know what I'm saying. Have you ever heard this? Do you know the song Wasabi?
No, but you know what?
You're gonna
game.
love it. You're game.
Yeah.
So we're gonna listen to this awesome dance music, and when we come back, it'll be the Fargo Fresh. So don't go nowhere.